Welcome to this 45-minute gentle flow focusing on our hamstrings and a beautiful chest and shoulder opening. We're going to begin today's flow at the back of our mat in a child's pose. So we want to keep our heels together, knees are nice and wide, and then just reach your hands forward, dropping your forehead towards the mat. Just see if you can connect to the flow of your breath here. So taking a nice deep inhale through your nose. And then a slow exhale through your nose. As we inhale, we're feeling our rib cage expand, feeling it press up against your thighs. And then as you exhale, you're just noticing it release back in towards your belly. Just beginning to witness the flow of the breath as you take your inhale. And then as it continuously falls into an exhale. We can always use our breath to bring us back to our center, to bring us back to the present moment in time, just by simply observing how we are breathing. Using the breath to soften the body, using the breath to calm the mind, and using the breath to bring a greater awareness back into your body. Gently come to an upright position. Meet me in all fours. Tuck then your toes under and sit back on your heels, bringing your hands a little bit closer towards your knees. From here, let's bring the weight forward so you're over your wrist, and then we're going to begin to draw circles over the wrist. So as we inhale, moving from one side, and then exhale, circling back around. Doesn't matter what way you are going here. And the thing is that you're using your breath to generate these circles. Just feeling your wrist here as we begin to warm it up in preparation for the class. And then let's swap directions. Now going the other way. Again, just using your breath as you move here. Noticing how your wrists feel as you generate these circles. And then you can just sit back on your heels. Let's just flick those wrists out or shake them just to release that tension. And then meet me back in your 4-point kneel. So we want to stack our wrist in line with shoulders, knees are in line with the hips, toes are tucked under. Lengthening through your spine. As we inhale, we're going to lower the tummy towards the mat, head gazes forward. Exhale, round through the spine, drawing your chin towards your chest, cat-cow. Inhale, lower the spine, head gazes forward. Exhale, round through the spine, drawing your chin towards your chest. Just using again your breath here as you move, connecting towards your spine. Just begin to witness how it feels. See, as you move here, you can open up a little bit more space through the spine. Then come back to a neutral spine, lengthening through the crown of your head. We're going to extend the left foot out behind you. As we inhale, lift the leg up so it's in line with your hip. Trying to draw the left hip bone down towards the mat. 3-point balance. So again, you're going to notice the weight's pulling over to the right side. See if you can use your core to pull your body towards more the left side. If you want a further challenge here, let's extend the right hand out, finding that 2-point balance. Lengthening through your spine. And then you're going to drop the right hand towards the mat. Pivot the left foot and the right foot towards the mat. And then lift the left hand up overhead for a modified side plank. So as we're here, we want to think about lifting your hips up nice and high and lengthening your left fingertips out towards the front of the mat. You should feel this lovely stretch happening through the left side of your body. Then let's bring that left hand back towards the mat. Bring your both knees back towards your 4-point kneel. And we'll repeat on the other side. So let's first extend the right foot out. Inhale, lift that right leg all the way up in line with your hip. Again, drawing your core towards the right side of the mat. Try to remain centered here. Then let's extend that left hand out, finding your 2-point balance. Then slowly drop the left hand down. Your feet pivot towards the left side of your mat. Right hand sweeps overhead for that modified side plank. Just taking a calm inhale and a slow exhale. Just lengthening through the right hand towards the front of the mat. Then let's bring that right hand back towards the mat and press your feet back into a plank position. So we want to think about really pressing our hands away from the mat here. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. This is obviously quite a strong position, plank, so if you need to modify at any time, feel free to drop your knees down. Otherwise, see if you can lengthen through your spine here. Taking a calm inhale and a slow exhale. As we inhale, bring the weight over your wrist, chaturanga. Slowly bend your elbows, draw the chest all the way to the mat. And then bring your elbows in line with your shoulders for a Sphinx pose. So roll your shoulders back and down, heart gazes forward, finding a bit more length through your spine here. If you wish to deepen this, you can extend your hands a little bit further out in front of you. Lift the chest up higher for seal pose. And slowly lower your elbows back down. Bring your hands back beside your chest. Press yourself up to downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under, lifting hips up to the sky. First downward dog of class here, so you can just begin to pedal out your feet. So we're going to bend through one heel as you stretch through the other. Just starting to warm up through your hamstrings. Generating some movement through the back of our body here. Then let's keep our feet still. Keep your knees bent, the heels stay lifted. And let's think about drawing our chest towards our thighs. Rotating your shoulder blades out towards the outside of your mat. And pressing your fingertips down into the mat. So we're not necessarily focusing on what our lower body is doing at the moment. More so what your upper body is doing. So we want to try to create a bit more space through your shoulder blades, drawing the chest towards your thighs. Taking a calm inhale and a slow exhale. If you wish to deepen this, you can try to stretch through the back of your legs, drawing the heels towards your mat. Find a little bit more length now through the back of your legs. As we inhale, we're then going to lift the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Think about rotating the right hip towards the front of the mat, pressing the heel towards the sky. Then slowly bend the right knee towards your chest for that tiger curl. And then gently step the right foot in between your hands, lowering the left knee down, hands reach up overhead, low lunge. Think about really lengthening through your hands up towards the sky as you lower your left hip down towards the mat. Taking a calm inhale and a slow exhale. As we inhale, revolve lunge. So we're going to open our hands towards the right side, looking over that right shoulder. If you wish to progress, right hand can reach towards your left foot. Left hand reaches up overhead. Reverse lunge. Inhale, draw your hands back up to the sky. Frame your hands back towards your foot. Left knee lifts. Then begin to press your hips back, stretching the right leg for pyramid pose. Taking a calm inhale and a slow exhale. In pyramid, we want to think about drawing the left hip towards the front of the mat. The right heel can lift if you wish to deepen the stretch, but we should start to notice the right side of our leg here. If this is too much, you can always just lower the foot or shorten the stance a bit with the right foot. The aim here is to see if you can fold your body over your right leg. Taking a calm inhale and a slow exhale. Then from here, let's start to walk our hands over towards the right side. Again, you might notice the different stretch happening through the right hamstring, maybe even through the left side of your body here. Using your breath to soften and create a bit more space. Then let's begin to walk our hands over to the left side now. Again, just noticing what those hamstrings feel like. Then begin to continue walking your hands towards the center of the mat. Pivot your heels towards the right side. Pressing onto your fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Lower your head towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Just staying here in this forward fold as our legs remain in this straddle position again, those hamstrings are finding a bit more length here. If you wish to deepen this, you can extend your hands underneath your legs. So you can lower your head towards the mat. Again, just tune into your body here. If the position looks different to me, that is totally fine. It's not necessarily about how it looks, but rather how it feels in your body. So can you begin to connect to the wisdom of your body and noticing, what are my hamstrings feeling like here? What is my breath doing? Is it deep and calm and long through the belly? Those things are so much more important than the so-called positioning. So you just stay attuned to your body and adjust the position depending on what you are needing. Then slowly bring your hands back towards the mat. We're going to start to pivot the heels in towards the center of the mat. Bending through your legs, we're going to rise to stand, reaching your hands out for goddess pose. So just starting to feel the strength through your quads here. Taking a calm inhale. And then a slow exhale. From here, your left hand can shoot over the right, bringing your elbows to tap and then wrapping your fingers around. So the right hand is tapping your left palm. From here, drawing your shoulders away from your chest, eagle arms. As we inhale, let's reach our hands up to the sky. Exhale, round through the spine, bringing your elbows towards your chest. Inhale, let's reach those hands up to the sky. Exhale, round through your chest, bring elbows towards your chest. Last round, inhale to lift. Exhale, round. And inhale, come back to center. Continuing to draw those elbows away from your shoulders. Calm inhale. And a slow exhale. So you can sink a little bit deeper through your legs. Then as you inhale, slowly release your hands. Skadasana to the left, bending through the left leg. And then just sitting on your bottom. Picking up your left foot, you're going to bring the foot towards the outside of your right leg. Left hand shoots behind you. Using your right hand, you're going to wrap your thigh towards your chest and then rotate over your left shoulder for a nice little twist here. Just taking a calm inhale and then a slow exhale. Feeling that deeper level of space through your left hip. Then slowly release a twist. You're going to bring the left knee to stack over the right knee. Obviously, if this is feeling impossible, just bring it across how far you can. But the aim is to think about them lining up. From here, we want to flex our feet, and then we're going to hinge from our hips and just sink forward. So again, just noticing where you can manage in this stretch. If you are completely upright, that's totally fine. Just stay there, use your breath. If you want to deepen it, just reach forward. You want to now create space through the right side of your leg, as well as creating space through our hips. And slowly come out of the position. We want to bring the your left heel towards your green. Left hand shoots behind your hip. As we inhale, we're going to lift the hips up. Right hand shoots overhead. Exhale, lower the hip back down. Inhale, lift hips up. Hand reaches overhead. Exhale to lower back down. Last round. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower hip back down. Inhale, lift, and let's stay up. Again, reaching that right fingertip out towards the back of your mat. And slowly press the right hand down towards the back of your mat. Pivot your hips so you're parallel to the back of the mat. Pressing the weight into the right heel, tiger curl, exhale. The left knee comes into your chest as you round through the spine. Inhale to lower the knee back down. Exhale, round through the spine. Really press your hands away from the mat. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, round through the spine. Bring your knee towards your chest. Inhale, lower back down. Last rep. Exhale to lift. Round through your spine a little bit more, and then step your right foot in between your hands. Skadasana to the right, bending through your right leg. Skadasana to the left, bending through the left leg. Come back to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Hands on shins, lengthening through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bringing chin to chest. Inhale as you roll the spine up. Hands reach overhead. Exhale, release your hands beside the body. Inhale, hands reach overhead. Forward fold, exhale, tuck chin to chest, roll the spine down. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to shins, lengthening through your spine. Forward fold, exhale. Stepping both feet back to downward facing dog. Taking a calm inhale and a slow exhale. If at any moment you need to take a rest, you can come into child's pose here, lowering and sitting on your heels, hands in front, reaching in front of the mat. Again, just connect into your breath to soften into these positions. As we inhale, left leg now reaches to the sky, three-legged dog. Really rotating your left hip towards the front of the mat. Slowly bend the left knee to chest, tiger curl. Stepping the left foot in between your hands, lower the right knee, hands reach overhead, low lunge. Again, think about lengthening your fingertips up to the sky so you can lower your hips a little bit more towards the mat. Taking a calm inhale and a slow exhale. Inhale, revolve lunge, opening your hands towards the left side, looking over that left shoulder. To progress, left hand reaches towards the right foot. Right hand reaches up overhead. Find that lovely stretch. Inhale, bring your hands back to center. Frame your foot. Right knee lifts. And then stretch your hips up for pyramid pose. Taking a calm inhale and a slow exhale. Again, in pyramid, we want to think about drawing the right hip towards the front of the mat. The left toes can lift up to deepen the stretch through the left hamstring. Again, you want to see if you can fold your body over your legs. Creating a little bit more space through the back of our body here. Then from here, let's begin to walk our hands over to the left side. Just noticing what the hamstrings feel like here. Maybe also through the right side of your body. And then you can continue to walk your hands over to the left side. Noticing how this side feels. And then let's continue to walk our hands to the center of the mat, pivoting your heels towards the left side. Straddle pose. Coming onto your fingertips, inhale, halfway lift, lengthening through your spine. Exhale, forward fold, lowering your head towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale, lowering your head towards the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Let's just remain here in the fold. Again, just feeling the space through your hamstrings here. If you wish to deepen this, you can extend your hands out underneath your legs. Maybe lowering the head towards the mat. Again, attune to your body here, adjusting the position to what you need today. Again, it's about how it feels, how you are moving through the positions rather than what they necessarily look like. Because how you adjust it and how you move is perfectly for you with your practice. From here, bring your hands back towards the mat. We're going to draw our heels towards the center. Bend your knees and then rise up for goddess pose. Extending your hands out beside you, sinking into your legs. This time it's the right hand that comes above the left. Draw the elbows together and then wrap your fingers around each other for eagle arms. Taking a calm inhale here. And then a slow exhale. Really drawing your elbows away from your shoulders. As we inhale, let's lift those elbows up to the sky. Exhale, round through the spine, bringing your elbows towards your chest. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, round through the spine, bringing your chin to chest. Last round. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Inhale, let's come back to center. Drawing your shoulders away from your elbows. Taking a calm inhale. And a slow exhale. So you can sink a little lower through your legs. And then let's slowly release your arms, Skadasana to the right, bending through the right leg. And then sitting on your bottom. From here, we're going to bring the right leg up and over towards your left hip. Right hand shoots behind you. Use your left hand to bring the knee towards your chest. Just gazing over the right shoulder for that twist. Taking a calm inhale. And a slow exhale. Let's now release this twist. We're going to stack both of our knees on top of each other. And again, flexing both your feet. And then let's hinge forward from your hips for that forward fold. Again, just tuning into your body, see your range, adjusting accordingly. Then gently come out of this forward fold. We want to bring our right heel towards your groin. Right hand shoots behind you. Let's inhale, lift those hips, reach your hand up overhead. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift hips up. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Let's keep these hips lifted, reaching your left hand up and over your head. Then slowly bring your left hand towards the back of the mat, pivoting your hips so you're parallel to the back of your mat now. Pressing your left heel to in the mat. Exhale, tiger curl. So we're going to bring the right knee towards your chest, really round through the spine. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift that right knee, really round through the spine. Press your hands away from the mat. Inhale, lower. Last round. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Last rep, we're going to hold it there. Press your hands away from the mat. Gently step that foot in between your feet. Skadasana to the left, bending through the left foot. Skadasana to the right, bending through the right leg. Meet me towards the front of the mat. Halfway lift, hands on shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to stand, inhale, hands reach overhead. Release your hands beside the body, exhale. Inhale, hands reach overhead. Forward fold, exhale, tuck the chin to chest, round through the spine. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Step both feet back to a plank. Inhale. Bring the weight over your shoulders, chaturanga. Slowly bend the elbows, lower the chest down. Untuck the toes, roll the shoulders back, cobra. Chest gaze forward. Inhale, lower down, press your hands up and away from the mat to meet me in downward facing dog. Catching your breath here, taking a slow inhale and a slow exhale. Then rise onto your toes, bend your knees, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale, hands reach overhead. Hands release beside the body, exhale. Hands reach overhead, inhale. Forward fold, tuck the chin to chest, roll the spine down. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Step both feet back to plank. Again, dropping the knees if you need that modification. Roll over your shoulders, chaturanga. Slowly lower your chest all the way down. And untuck your toes. Beautiful. From here, we're going to interlace our hands beside us. So roll your shoulders back and press your hands away from the mat. As we inhale, let's lift our chest up nice and high. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale as we lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as we lift. Draw your fingertips towards the back of the mat. Exhale to release. 2 more. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we lower. Last one. Inhale as you lift. Keep rolling your shoulders back and down. And exhale, release your hands. Just bring them towards the front of your mat. You can just begin to windscreen wipe your hips from side to side. Just release out some tension. From here, we're then going to bring one knee up towards the side of your hip, so it's in line with your hip. Kind of similar like to a tree pose, except the foot that's bent is not on the supporting leg. You can either stay here or continue to walk your foot out, so now it's in line with your knee, so you're creating like a 90-degree angle. And then just see if you can relax here, lowering your hips down towards the mat. Just allowing your body to be heavy here. Creating a bit more space through your hips. And then from here you can slowly release that foot back towards the center. And then let's swap sides. So you're going to re-bend the other leg, drawing it all the way in line with your hip. Your foot can stay either where it is, or you can walk it out. So now it's creating a 90-degree angle between both of your knee and your hip. And then just resting your forehead back onto your hands. Just softening your hips down towards the mat here. And then you can slowly release that leg back towards the center of your mat. And then come onto your hands. You're going to turn yourself over to lay on your back for Shavasana. So as we lay down, we want to bring our heels together, but then just allow your thighs and your toes to fall out. Hands are beside the body, palms are facing up to the sky. Just really allowing your breath to become natural here. Allowing your whole body to sink into the mat. Allowing your whole head to become heavy. So your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your mouth, your jaw, your neck. Allowing your shoulders to become heavy, your chest, your stomach, your lower back, your bottom, your thighs and hamstrings, your shins and calves, and your feet. Allow it all to become heavy. Relaxing into the mat. And then you can just gently bring some movement towards your wrist and your ankles, just waking up your physical body here. You might begin to circle them in one direction. Maybe go circling in the opposite direction. And you can bend your knees, bringing your feet flat on the mat. And then just roll to one side into a fetal position. And just gently bringing yourself up to a seated position. You can bring your hands towards your chest. Just keeping the awareness within. Just maybe sending some gratitude towards your body to be able to move today, to be able to connect to your breath. Wishing you a beautiful day ahead. Thank you.